Well, Sean, I know that you're one who likes to have all the latest gadgets and gizmos.
I do. Yeah,
You're up there
absolutely.
with technology. I wonder if you've heard of the Airwheel bag, whether that's sort of come your
The
way yet.
Airwheel bag.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I can't say I have.
No,
No.
this is something that's, well, it's not really taken off in the UK yet, but if I explain the concept to you, know those when you go on holiday, you pack your clothes and whatnot in one of those suitcases you wheel behind you, from a handle.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, I mean that's quite good, isn't it? You don't have to carry it like the old days.
No,
And it, great stuff. Well, there's a new thing now where actually you can have a motorized version of that, and it goes at a speed of 8 miles per hour. So that's
Would
not
you have
that
to chase after it then?
No. Well, I'll come to that. But one of its functions is let's just say you're going to, let's just say you're in Copenhagen Airport, which has massive distance between the main terminal and some
Do
of the.
they? Have you been to Copenhagen Airport? I've never been there. Oh, right.
But my son's just come back from there.
Oh.
Yeah, he said that you would not believe how long it took us to get from the terminal to the plane.
How strange.
But let's just say you're a little bit tired. But the great thing about the Airwheel bag is you can, at the touch of a button, sit on it, and the handle turns into like a throttle and a brake. Yeah, you see yourself doing that?
Well, I suppose it depends upon whether they're, at certain airports. If Copenhagen is a long distance between the different terminals, then if you had running alongside the travelator, for example, because they've all got these travelators, haven't they, that you can stand on and ride.
We could go on that.
I was going to say if they had like a roadway where you can drive on the left if you're going one way or drive on the right and going the other way, and a line down the middle, and there were lots of people using it, then maybe. I mean, you'd look a bit of a dick, wouldn't you? To be perfectly honest.
I think there is a video online of this bloke sitting on it, and that's exactly what I would say. But we need innovators to look like dicks.
We do
first, and then everyone says, "Well, actually, I'll look like one too." So if for any reason though you don't want to look like that, but you would like some assistance wheeling this thing, there is an app where you can sort of steer it, so you can walk alongside it, a bit like a dog. So you can be walking and the app will steer it for you. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So what does it do? Stay within sort of 6 inches of your heel or something, or
something like that? Something like that. They haven't given the details on proximity, but the gist of it is that if you really don't want to feel a complete lemon sitting in it, you can at least steer it. But then you got your hands free then, haven't you? Except for, I guess you got to.
I said, yeah, because you've got to avoid, because you could end up having traffic accidents, couldn't you, between you and somebody else who's got one of those type of suitcases.
And are they insured?
Are they insured? Well, quite exactly.
Third party pirate suitcase
could end up hitting a dog or something and knocking somebody out. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they? Does the suitcase have to be a certain size? I mean, can you get these mini bags? You'd look really silly sitting on a small suitcase, wouldn't you?
Well, to be fair, it has a certain weight because you've got to be strong enough to be able to, particularly an average sized man, to sit on.
Well, that's the other thing, I suppose. If given that we're all, as a nation, we're getting bigger.
Yes,
let's put it that way. There must be a weight limit to who can sit on these suitcases.
I think they're a little bit sensitive about that. Probably not in the marketing material. It's probably in the marketing material in the small print.
Yeah.
But the particular model demoed in this article I was reading I think it's called the SE23. It's a bit like a car. SE23, yeah? 23, which would imply there's been 22 ones before it, maybe.
Yeah.
And do you want to know the price?
Yeah, go on.
What are you thinking? Where are you? Just give me a range. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking £250.
Well, very good.
300.
Bargain.
Yeah. Yeah. It is quite a bargain, isn't it?
One other thing before I forget, because I'm trying to sell them here, is that let's just say you also had a big bag. And so you got a little bag and a big bag. The big bag you're going to put in the hold, but you really don't want to carry that through either. So you can actually hook up the little bag to the big bag and then control the whole thing with your app.
Can you?
Yeah.
You're selling me on this. It all seems quite a reasonable idea, actually.
It's a bit like the guy who's selling a set of knives on the market stall, isn't it? I gave you a little bit, then I'm saying, and for no more, you can have this as well.
This, that, and the yeah. So you have you have the bag the little bag that you attach to the big one.
Yeah.
That has to be bought from them as well, does it? Or is that you can use any bag for that?
Well, it's motorized, isn't it? So,
Well, the little bag's motorized.
The little bag's motorized,
that comes along. So you're sat on the big bag and the little bag's motoring alongside like a dog, basically.
I haven't gone into that much detail, when you're towing, if you're towing, whether you can still sit on it. But in principle, as long as the motor's still got the guts, I guess you could do. So you could actually be sitting there with some sort of tow rope behind. I don't know what. I guess they sell an attachment. And your big bag. I mean, I am worried about health and safety here. I can see that moment. Someone's running for their plane. Yeah. Or someone you're going across the sort of flow of the traffic as pedestrian. But, we won't worry about it.
And you're lower down as well, aren't you? So people can't see you. They might just knock you
lower down.
What sort of speed do these things go at? They're not
8 kilometers an hour.
So they're not like 30 miles an hour. They're not like
no.
And they're rechargeable, I take it, are they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You don't have to put in loads and loads of AAAs or whatever.
Now, maybe what we'll see, now you go to a service station, you get all these electric car stations.
Yeah.
Maybe in airports, there'll now be a little...
You'd be able to plug them in.
Plug in your air...
Yeah.
Well, I've forgotten what it was called now.
See, that ties in with what we were talking about earlier, because if they've got their marketing head on, the cafe companies, your Costas and your Starbucks, will start to have those sort of recharging stations.
Well, now you're thinking. Now, you see, this is what we need more of, lateral thinking.
Yeah.
Airwheel. Sorry, it's called the Airwheel.
And you could charge for that, couldn't you? You could charge for that, and you could you can, for every hour that you spend charging, it depends how long it takes to charge your case up, doesn't it? For every hour that you spend charging your case up, you can have a free cup of coffee or something along those lines. Like your good lady's free cake.
Same.
Same. Absolutely.
Lots of benefits. So you're going to be going on Amazon? Get one? What do you think?
300 quid. It's not bad, actually, is it? I don't think that's too bad, really, for something like that.
Let's put it this way. I would pay 300 quid to watch you sit on that going through Heathrow Airport.
I'm not going to get one straight away. They might come down in price and there'll be competitors. Okay. It's a bit like the car industry, isn't it? These are the Alfa Romeos of the moving suitcase, motorized suitcase. But sooner or later, there'll be a Mini or although Minis are now BMW. I don't want to insult Mini.
You'll go for some crap brand.
Yeah. The Skoda.
Only 20 quid.
Goes backwards.
Anyway, there you go. That's it.